This is going to be, this is a very quick, very brief, basic tutorial on starting out and creating a presentation in Google Presentations from your Google Docs folder. If you want to figure out more advanced stuff, you can do a YouTube search and watch some other videos, but I want to make sure that you have the basics. When you sign into your Google account, your student account, you're going to click on the button that says Documents, and it will launch your Documents folder. And you might have something in there already, and perhaps you don't. It's very similar to PowerPoint, so you probably have a pretty good background understanding of this program, or you've probably used it before. You're going to click Create Presentation. It's going to start out with a blank presentation and have a pop-up that asks you to choose a theme. There are many other different themes, or you could use a color for the background if you want to figure that out. Here are just some of the ideas. Maybe for right now I'll just choose this one that's steps. And it will create every slide to look like this, not just slide one. You can use the control click that's like your right click. If you control click on this, not only can you add a new slide, you can duplicate the slide, delete the slide, or you can just press delete to delete it. You can change the background, and that would be the color. Change the layout, so it's blank, title, body, 2 columns, whatever you want. Change the theme, or some sort of transition. You can just add a title. For right now, I'm just going to write electronics and who it's by. You have a toolbar up here very similar to Microsoft Word. You can change the fonts, you can change the style, you can change the color. Right now it's in white, but you could make it yellow if you want, and play around with those features as well. When you add a slide, the second slide is automatically going to default to a title and a header, or a title and a text box. I suggest you just add a whole bunch of slides with the style that you want right off from the beginning. Every time you add a new slide, it's going to duplicate this one until you change it. So for instance, let me just delete slide 3. If I change this by right-clicking, control click, and I say I want to change the layout so that it's blank, every new slide that I add will be blank. I probably don't want to do that because I'm going to want to add some text, but I like having a blank slide, and then when I want to add text, I can click this text box and just type wherever I want. And you can change the color, make it pop, however you want to do that. Now, the second slide in your portfolio includes a picture, a screenshot. Oh, I'm sorry, the second slide is on relevancy. So I'm actually going to change this layout so it has a title and a body, and maybe I'll write relevancy, and in a complete sentence I will explain why this topic is relevant to what we're learning right now. The third slide is a screenshot, so I'm going to want to keep this one blank, of your portfolio requirements. So your portfolio requirements, here we go. Here are some of your portfolio suggestions. You include a picture so you can look back on this whenever you're going to need to check what you have to add. So take a screenshot, and to just add that, I'll have to click on the toolbar and just drag that picture and drop it, and then you can crop it to the size that you want. I'm going to want this to take up pretty much the whole page. So there are my suggestions. On the next pages, you hit all of these bullet points. So what should you know? List 4 interesting things. Now you can structure this however you want. I would like you to include a picture by going from the screenshot. You can include a video of yourself talking about 4 interesting things that you learned. And check on those helpful tips to see how to do all of that. And so you're going to have a slide for each one of these at least. So I'm going to have to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, at least 8 more slides, and it's probably going to be more than that. and whatever else you think would be helpful to include in this. Some other helpful tips are just to explore your toolbar. As I showed you, you can drag an image, but to add a video from YouTube, you can just click that and copy the URL and paste it right in there. Some of these other toolbars, that you guys will probably get better at this than me as you do it, but oh, very, very, very important. This is going to be the last thing that I say. As soon as you start recording, or as soon as you start doing your portfolio, share it. You're going to want to change it so it's not private, but you want to say anyone that has the link, or you can share it with me. Make sure that you share it with your facilitator right off the bat. That should actually be the first thing that you do. So I'm just going to click anyone with the link, and then can view it, not edit, and then copy this link and put it right into your page on the Stempler Wiki so that I can access it and see it as you're doing it. That is a very important step, and you want to do that right off the bat.